King Charles wants to ignore Harry's treachery and seek muted peace summit, a royal expert have claimed. Charles may try and resolve battles with his son very soon. Ever since the release of Prince Harry's highly anticipated tell-all memoir Spare, the world has been wondering if Harry's father, King Charles, or his brother, Prince William, would respond to the many bombshells dropped in the autobiography. According to a royal expert and author Tom Bower, the answer is no. In a new editorial written for the Daily Mail, he explains that the king is choosing to ignore his son's accusations and instead will extend an olive branch to Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, in hopes of taking one for the team. Tom Bower is a British author who is known for his investigative journalism and his unauthorized biographies, including Revenge, Meghan, Harry, and the War Between the Windsors. In a recent editorial, he focused on the king's reaction to Harry's bombshell book. At a recent private dinner for friends hosted by Charles and Camilla at Clarence House, the king's guests were taken aback by his obvious reluctance to confront his son, Harry, over his disloyalty, according to Bower. In the face of multiple smears, indiscretions, and provocations, Charles betrayed one of his cardinal weaknesses, a constitutional unwillingness to confront personal problems head-on. He continued to say, rather than fight for one important principle, Charles disclosed to his guests he preferred to shy away from a bitter battle. He added that it came as no surprise to read yesterday's newspaper accounts of proposals for a muted peace summit, with palace sources quoted as saying that the king might ignore Harry's treachery and deceit over the past week and seek reconciliation by admitting his errors. Such a suggestion must have truly shocked Britain's monarchists, a constituency that makes up the vast majority of King Charles's subjects. Bower said, the very idea that he might succumb to pressure from his younger son shows that Buckingham Palace's officials fear that they are losing control of the narrative. He adds that the king might be willing to do this because Harry revealed in an interview with the Telegraph last week that he had enough contents to write a second book. Another 400 pages of embarrassing revelations and, the rhetoric accusations could be published in the near future. He says, the embattled king knows he has good reason to fear his son. Bower adds that King Charles also might be motivated by guilt, as he was anything but the supportive father he should have been. He cites Charles' vulnerability, quoted in the book, saying, please boys, don't make my final years a misery, per Harry. In that one sentence, Charles exposed his vulnerability. His reign, he feared, could be wrecked by Harry and Meghan. However, Bower wondered if he caves in, to the demands of the Sussexes, Charles could jeopardize his status and popularity with the British people, and William is more hesitant in bowing to Harry's demands, he said. Concessions, they believe, will only lead to further accusations. The king and his advisors, William knows, are treading a dangerous path. Talk of reconciliation is a mirage. Harry and Meghan will settle for nothing less than total capitulation and victory.